those of the program producer and are not endorsed by this station. Opinions expressed are not necessarily those of radio station KMET, its management, employees, or affiliates.
It's time to steer the line.
Touchdown!
Sports betting, fantasy football, and the latest NFL news. Featuring Loud Esmond, Christian Giordani, Rocky Giordani, and Jeremy James. Bet on us to make you a better better.
What?
Let's get ready to steer the line.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another segment of Steer the Line. I'm Christian Giordani, recording from my phone. We got Mr. Loud Esmond in the corner and Jeremy James right behind us. How you guys doing?
Great. I'm looking at the league view here, Jeremy. This alt fantasy sports thing, I don't know. It says I'm in the draft queue, so.
Yeah, if people don't know what's going on today, we are about to, in less than a minute, start our USFL fantasy football draft on altfantasysports.com, which is a free site to do such drafts. So just like our XFL draft, the 4 teams are going to draft and battle it out throughout the season. And actually, our XFL playoffs start this week.
Yeah, I'm taking on Rocky, and you've got Christian.
And Christian, I don't know if you're in the draft room, man, but you're on the clock in 15 seconds with pick 1.
All right, I'm supposed to be in the draft room, but I don't see anything, Jeremy.
Well, back out and jump back in. I'm looking at it. It's okay. You got pick 4, Loud. So,
For those of you who don't know, I'm drafting for 2 people right now.
Yeah, that's right. Rocky didn't make it. So, how much work did you guys do for this draft? Are you ready and prepared for it?
Wait, hang on, Jeremy. You got to help me out here. I'm at matchups, league info.
Go to the homepage.
Draft. Draft commissioner has not scheduled your draft yet.
Yeah,
Keep
I got the
checking
same.
back.
Oh, never mind. I got Rocky's ready.
Try refreshing or something, Loud. I'm in there. Christian's in there.
Okay. Woo!
Right,
oh, my goodness.
All right. Now, where's my guy? Let me get my guy here. Nope, that's not him. There he is. I want that guy. All right, someone's got to talk while we're drafting, or it's not going to be very interesting.
So
I just drafted former NFL running back Bo Scarborough, who I'm not sure who he plays for at the moment. But Loud, you're on for 2 picks right now.
Bo Scarborough's with the Birmingham Stallions. He is the projected best guy in the league at running back. Darius Victor, did somebody already take him?
No,
I'm taking him.
Yeah, they went quarterback for the Giordanis.
Yeah, so
Okay, I just went Darius Victor, running back. Why is it not posting?
It will. At least there you go. You got Darius Victor. Yeah, it did. Okay. You're good, Loud.
All right. Okay. All right. So I took Darius Victor. And yeah, they went 1-2 and took Case Cookus and Jamar Smith, right?
We're drafting team quarterbacks like in the other one, so I'm not entirely sure if that's where they went. I think so, though. Philadelphia quarterback and the other quarterback.
Well, I just got the Philadelphia Stars quarterback at pick number 5, which would be Case Cookus.
Oh, man, that's the guy I wanted. All right, so now I don't know what I want to do for a QB. I guess, I'm going to go ahead and draft this guy for whoa, wait. I wish they had the cities here. I don't know these names.
Okay, let me help you out.
Who's New Orleans? Who's New Orleans, Loud?
New Orleans Breakers, McLeod, Bethel Thompson. Jamar Smith, Birmingham Stallions. Case Cookus, Philadelphia Stars. DeAndre Johnson, New Jersey Generals. Ryan Willis.
Which one's New Orleans again?
New Orleans is McLeod, Bethel Thompson.
No. What's the team name?
Breakers.
Breakers, that's what I need. There we go. Thanks. With 1 second left.
Woo!
Yay! So
We have the Venice throat cuts again. You screwed it up twice.
no, he did that on
All
purpose.
right.
He had to have.
Tell me that was a mistake, please.
Again, yes, it was a mistake.
That
That's
is
great.
so awesome. We're gonna have to tell everybody the backstory. So Rocky wanted his team called the Venice Cutthroats. Christian screwed it up in the XFL and called it the Venice Throat Cuts, and he just did it again for this league. That is so awesome.
Good stuff.
That makes me giggle.
All right, what kind of picks we got here? With
I got
our
Trey
first
Williams.
receiver. Our first receiver's gone. Chris Rowland from somewhere. And running back Trey Williams, that's the young guy over in New Jersey, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All righty.
Jonathan Adams right behind him.
Hey, Christian, when you're done with your pick, how about you see if you can figure out who, what the games are this weekend, who's on when, so we know who to watch.
I can tell you, USFL Sunday, 3:30 Pacific time. The last game is the Maulers against the Breakers. The early game on Sunday is Panthers Gamblers. So that's your Sunday slate. By the way, you're going to be watching football all day, Saturday and Sunday, because the XFL and the USFL now cross over for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, there's a lot going on there as far as the two spring leagues. We got a couple of weeks left, and then championship games, and then in the XFL, and then we'll just be getting rolling here in the USFL. I just drafted Reggie Corbin, running back from Michigan, whoever they are.
Panthers.
There you go. Something like that.
All right, hang on.
Gotta go through his draft board.
Yeah, Loud's got to figure it out. Looks like he went with Mark Thompson, running back, and then Johnny Dixon, wide receiver. All right. Okay, let's see. I could probably use our wide receiver here. What do we got going on? Who's that guy? I don't know if I want that guy. I got to get back to the draft room.
Oh, I know who I want next. Oh, my goodness. I know who I want next so bad.
Okay.
Never going to get there.
I got to be honest. This one's a little tougher for me than the XFL one. I know less of these names and less about some of these guys. I kind of had an idea, of who I was going really after in that XFL draft. And this one,
I had to sort of shorthand it, Jeremy, by going, well, what teams do I think are going to be good, right?
Yeah.
And on offense, the Breakers, Stallions, Stars, and Generals are kind of like I think the top 4. And I'm kind of staying away from the Maulers, the Panthers, the Showboats, because they all suck. I mean, honestly, they were terrible. So,
I gotta
really
be honest.
excited about any of those.
I don't remember a lot about some of the play from last season. I remember Case Cookus because his last name makes me giggle for some reason. But other than that, I'm on the clock. So what did you and Rocky do, Christian? While I'm looking at my guy here.
Well, I got myself a tight end, Brandon Bauman, and then another wide receiver for my 2 slot. And Rocky got a DeAndre Overton for his number 2 slot as well.
All right. I think I'm going to also go a tight end right now with one I recognize. I remember Jay Sternberger or whatever his name is from the NFL. In fact, I think he wasn't Jay Sternberger a former Saint, if I remember correctly. I'm not entirely sure.
Yes, I'm the Saints expert now.
Oh, hey, there we go. Someone's draft board is up there now. Nice. And something's also very loud.
I just went Alonzo Moore, wide receiver. I wonder Sage Surratt at tight end. I'm going to go there. What is that noise?
I have no idea. I'm. It's hard to even talk over. What are you doing? I think Christian is eating a Snickers through the wrapper, maybe, and in fact through the box. It sort of sounds like. I'm not entirely sure what's happening over there right now.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What were you
we heard a
eating?
lot. We heard a lot going on.
Nothing. That was my phone overheating.
That's not a good thing.
No, it was not.
Oh man.
Are we keeping the same names this season, or does someone change up their names?
Oh, I'm the unsanitary flagellating lions. Stands for USFL.
Wait. The unsanitary
flagellating lions.
And I'm Josh Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I do like that one.
I think I'm going to use that for the NFL one next year. All right. The Venice Throat Cuts are up once again.
That is so funny.
You know what? I'm going to say I left it on purpose just because it's a little bit funnier.
Yeah, I would just
keep it on accident.
I would just run with it.
Yeah.
So have both of you been watching more XFL this season than you expected because of the fantasy football?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it makes it that much more interesting to watch. Plus, having some money on the games, because I am a betting man. Oh, by the way, while Christian has 2 more picks to go, Sea Dragons, Battlehawks. 5-3 Sea Dragons, who started slow, got a lot better as the season went on. They've won 5 of the last 6, taking on the Battlehawks in St. Louis. If this game was 3 weeks ago, the Battlehawks would have been a huge favorite. It's pretty close. The money line odds, very close, plus 110 for Seattle, minus 130 for St. Louis. The bet that I like on this game, though, is over 43.5 points. These teams in week 2 combined for 38, and they have gotten a lot better on offense, both of them, since. So I really like the over in that Sea Dragons Battlehawks game this weekend.
Yeah, I got to say, when it comes to those teams, when the XFL started, I initially considered, I'll probably just run with the Vegas team because they're the closest team to me. I like their uniforms, blah, blah, blah. Then I started watching the games and I realized, the Sea Dragons are a pretty fun team and I like their, uniforms and everything too. I like the Sea Dragon. I think it's, a cool logo. But when it comes down to it, the most fun team and the team I think I'm truly a fan of at the end of this season is the Battlehawks. That team is fun to watch, and I love their coach, Anthony Becht. I think he's a great interview and just a lot of fun to watch on the sidelines. Their quarterback, McCarron, is that his name?
Oh, A.J. McCarron.
From
Alabama. And he also won a playoff game for the Cincinnati Bengals.
He's been fantastic this season. Yeah, he's been a lot of fun to watch as well. And yeah, I don't know. I think even though they have kind of a cheesy logo and name, the Battlehawks, I'm nowhere near St. Louis. I think that's my XFL team, if I'm being honest. I think those guys are great. That's just been the most fun team to watch for me personally all season long.
Well, it's been an interesting season because, like, the Sea Dragons started slow. They went 0-3 to open the season, right? And then
0-2, yeah.
And then
5 in a row.
They ran off 5 straight wins, right?
Yeah.
0-2. Then they run off 5 straight wins. The Roughnecks started like a house of fire. They were great. And then they played teams that weren't the Guardians, and they started losing when they played good teams. And then the Guardians, who were terrible, changed quarterbacks, changed a bunch of players on their team mid-season, and now they're pretty good. They barely lost last week, and they're the only team that's beaten the best team in the league, the DC Defenders. So it's going to be interesting. The playoffs might not be as predictable as we thought they were going to be going. 4 weeks ago, I would have said, it's the Roughnecks and the Defenders. That's it. Well, now, who's going to – what's too bad is the Battlehawks and the Sea Dragons can't both make the playoffs.
No.
Only one of those two teams.
Yeah, and they both really deserve a shot, and it's a bummer how it's going to unfortunately play out.
Yeah.
But, I'm hoping – it'll be fun for either one, but I'm really pulling for the Battlehawks now. I enjoy watching that team, and I really enjoy the interviews with Anthony Beck on the sideline and
great.
after the game. He's a great coach. It's a lot of fun. So
a lot of fun.
All right. So what's going on here? I need some wide receivers, it looks like. I'm finding interesting. Their rankings that they have here on a lot of these guys do not match up with the rankings I've been seeing everywhere else.
No.
So I'm looking for these names, and I'm like, where are some of these names that aren't making sense to me? But yeah,
I'm at the point now where I'm kind of like, I don't recognize any of these names anymore. Right? It's like,
yeah, no, not really at all.
I'm kind of searching for auto draft at this point. But that does not appear to be an option.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this guy.
But I'll tell you, for sure.
This guy played in the NFL.
If you wanna make these games more interesting, absolutely, you can do some fantasy football, and it absolutely makes the games instantly more interesting to watch.
And one of the cool things is, I'm sure a lot of people know plenty of folks who play fantasy football in the NFL season. But, if you're looking for those hardcore players who would enjoy playing all the time, you can do a 4-team league, you can do 6 teams, 8 teams. You don't need a whole bunch of people to play one of these XFL or USFL leagues. And again, it's on altfantasysports.com where we do our drafts. Anything. Yeah, they host the league for you and everything. It's pretty good stuff. So, and yeah, it just makes it that much more fun. Watching these, it helps me really get to know the players. As I'm paying attention to who I need to pick up that week, and watching my guys play and. It's been fun. So I've enjoyed spring football for the most part, and we'll see if the USFL can match the XFL. I've had a lot of fun so far.
And for the next 4 weeks, they're going to cross over each other, so there's going to be a ton of games.
Yeah.
All right, Christian, you're up twice in a row now.
Who is left?
Well, better yet, who's right?
So, do they kick extra points in the USFL?
Yes.
Okay.
It's regular.
Yeah, I already got my kicker. I got my kicker about a round too early.
Yeah. Kickers are kickers.
Well, I don't know. I've every now and then you have a kicker with, 2 or 3 long field goals, and they end up being the difference. So everybody's got some value.
Aside from the USFL, we do have some NFL news. Nothing extremely major unless you're a Rams fan like me and Rocky. But OBJ just signed with the Baltimore Ravens for a contract up to $18 million this year.
But 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year, yes.
It's a lot
What's
for 1 year.
What's crazy about that is I expected that he signed getting some assurance that, oh, yeah, we're going to have our quarterback is going to be. In his
Lamar
press conference,
Jackson.
he said he has no idea who the quarterback's going to be.
Well, a lot of people are saying that, I don't know if you've seen a lot of folks saying that maybe this is supposed to be some sort of olive branch to, Jackson. Say, look, we got you this top receiver that you've been asking about and wanting. So come on and let's do this. So,
Well, but if it's supposed to be, see, if you want to show me love, you pay me, right? I mean, let's just be clear. If you want to show me you're committed to me and you love me, man, great. Then pay me. It's weird to think that they would be showing how much they really want Lamar Jackson by paying Odell Beckham Jr. I don't get that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the whole thing.
I'm at
he's
the point
been
now where I'm picking players because I think the name is intriguing. Bug Howard.
Don't do that. That's my guy.
Oh no, I just picked him. Sorry.
Oh man, no, I was just sitting there waiting for him.
I wanted a guy named Bug on my team.
So did I.
Bug, that's yeah.
Oh man, now I'm bummed
So
out.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't have a
Christian,
bug now.
what does it say to you? Oh, we got Odell Beckham Jr. But okay, well, you could have paid me that money, right?
I agree with what you said. It is an olive branch to show that they are.
No, Jeremy
winning,
said it's an
especially
olive
this
branch.
year.
I said it's a middle finger.
I said it's been reported as an
Well,
olive branch. I don't know what it's going to do for bringing him in.
Yeah, it's a very delicate situation right now in Baltimore. A lot of guys don't want to be there. Even Mark Andrews is questioning there if Lamar doesn't stay. Lamar's what's keeping this team together. No one else to
That
play
might
outside
be the
for
opinion of some people, but everything that I've heard and read about that organization ever is they are committed to John Harbaugh and their GM. That is who matters in Baltimore. The coach and the GM, not players.
I can see that. They've been winning together for a long time with all kinds of different quarterbacks and different assistants
Hey,
and whatnot.
They won a Super Bowl with
Joe Flacco. Big Joe Flacco.
Yeah. So
They would have lost that Super Bowl if Alex Smith was playing.
Oh, I'm on. I didn't realize I was up.
Josh Jacobs, Jinglehammer Schmidt. All right, I got to look for the weirdest name now I can find. Oh, there you Osiris. I have an Osiris sighting. Osiris Mitchell with the Showboats.
There you go.
Gotta have him. Well, who gets an Osiris on their team?
Not too many people.
No.
Hey, Lau, did you ever see the show Key and Peele?
No.
Oh, I loved it.
All right, you need to go on YouTube and search Key and Peele, and you need to look for the skits.
The football intro one?
Yeah, where they start doing the draft names of players for football, college football, and college basketball. It is one of the funniest skits ever, and there's multiple of them.
And Mitchell.
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele. Yeah, it was a sketch comedy show. Oh, the draft is over. Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, I got Mr. Irrelevant, Osiris Mitchell.
But yeah, you need to go watch the Key and Peele college football drafts and stuff like that. We watched a couple of them again after a few years the other night, and halfway through the first one, I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, was that sad? Yeah. You were okay. I get it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, laughing so hard. I was literally crying. My stomach hurt. It's some of the best stuff ever. And as a sports fan and a football fan, you absolutely appreciate it.
Well, I will definitely be checking that out. By the way, I just want to throw this out there. Some picks for you this weekend. The Vegas Vipers are at the Roughnecks. I'm taking Vegas plus the 6.5. The Roughnecks aren't as good as everybody thought they were at the beginning of the season. And Vegas, although they've struggled, they've only lost by 6 points twice in the entire season. So I'm liking them plus the 6.5. Guardians at Brahmas. I took the Guardians plus 1.5 last week, and they lost by 2. Ugh! But
Yeah.
I'm doing it again. I'm taking Orlando at the Brahmas. Plus
1 minute.
Orlando gave the ball away like 5 or 6 times last week. They won't do that again. So those are a couple bonus XFL picks for you. Well, that draft was fun. Good times, everybody.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, hopefully it brings a little extra fun to USFL this season. So I highly recommend it. If you're listening and you want to play some fantasy, go draft yourself a team. Good
Free is the best price ever.
Yeah, Alt Fantasy Sports. So there you go. They're not even a sponsor. I'm just trying to give them some love because I think the site's cool. So
all right,
there you go.
Christian, call me right after the show. We got business to do.
Yes,
Jeremy,
sir.
Christian, thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. This is Steer Line. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye-bye.